Surprise! It's Techie Tuesday. First, I'd like to say happy birthday to our very scrappy special friend, Stacy. Today is her birthday. So if you haven't already wished her happy birthday on Facebook, you can do that. And let's see, because I'm going to be sharing my screen, I need to make sure that I can see all of your wonderful your comments here. Make sure I'm dialed in there. Sorry, Deb, I wasn't hiding. Well, I wasn't on. I'm late. It's been one of those days. Sorry. I was playing hide and seek from everyone. I know. Oh, goodness. I just came flying into my chair. So I was helping our dear friend Debbie most of the afternoon with some of her photo issues / things. And so my day just kind of got away from me. So normally we would be having a tool time, except that I realized last night, and that's why I posted that oops thing, that all of my new tools are still en route from Creative Memories. So they have shipped. I always order on launch day, but sometimes, when everybody orders get a little backed up. So it shipped, my package shipped yesterday. Normally when I order Monday, I get it Friday. So I ordered last Monday, and then they shipped the following Monday. So I should hopefully have them by Thursday. So I thought about delaying this till Thursday. I thought, you know what? Techie Tuesday usually ends up as a noontime show. And those you digital people, some of you catch me on your lunch hour. So that works out. But maybe some of you that don't normally catch Techie Tuesday or take the time to watch the replays will learn something new tonight. Yes, they should. Sometimes I self-elect myself as a VIP and I spring for the 2-day shipping. But I just didn't think I was like, if I don't do 2-day shipping, I usually get it by Friday. So I was like, I'm fine. I don't need the things until the following Tuesday. But anyway, I know everyone's excited to get their hands on those new trimmers. I certainly am. And so anyway, digital. We're going to do digital tonight. What am I doing? I just feel lost tonight. Okay. So in the feed drawing tonight, thank you. If you've already said hello, you are entered. The bots will enter your name on your and my behalf. Because I cannot do that. And if you missed it right at the start, I said it is Stacy's birthday today. So I don't think we'll see her on here, but if she watches the replay, then hopefully we will she will hear us all say happy birthday. And I see you, Casey and Deb also said happy birthday to Stacy. All right. So in the feed drawing tonight, Kimberly, welcome from Ohio. Wonderful to have you with us tonight. This is Techie Tuesday. We're going to be doing an Artisan 6 design along. Normally we would be doing a tool time with Tara, but that will be next Tuesday, and I'll get to all that. So retreat with the Memory Maniacs this summer. My next retreat is June 6th through the 9th. Very exciting because I just shared a post by the our host hotel, the Terrace Hotel, that they are celebrating their 100th year. So in 2020, I believe Hilton bought the Terrace Hotel and redid it, and it's a beautiful tapestry collection, Hilton, but it is amazing property. So it's definitely a fan fave. If you're able to go that weekend, I do have a couple more seats, so do join us. And then, of course, in July, we head to Brevard, North Carolina to visit with our friends, the White Squirrels. And from From there, we pivot right to Helen, Georgia. And we're going to have a fabulous time in Helen, Georgia. This amazing, it's the second most visited city in Georgia behind Atlanta, if you can imagine. I can't believe it even beats Savannah. How could that even be? But now I'm going to check that fact. Maybe that fact is old. How could that be? But it is a very cool, amazing town. Yes, Deb, we will miss you in Lakeland for sure. April is Donate Life Month, and I will be attending the Diamonds, Denim, and Dice event this Saturday. In fact, I'm one of the sponsors. I was going to remind you that today was your last day to get a ticket, but it actually, I just saw on Facebook that the event has sold out. So if you're really disappointed and you wanted to come and you meant to get tickets, then let me know, because there might be like a sponsor who isn't totally filling their table that you could purchase one of those tickets. It's a great foundation. It's local, and it's Simon's Angels is the foundation, and it's simonsangels.org if you're unable to go and you like to make a donation. Yes, Casey, that would be awesome. So this weekend, we also have a virtual crop. So that's the good news about tool time being pushed a week, because I love when I can use one of the sketches from the virtual crop on tool time. And I will be able to do that this month. So I will post those sketches on Friday, and you'll have till Tuesday midnight to create pages. And if you add hashtag Daytona area scrapbooking to your post, then you'll be entered with me to win some CM credits. So get working on those sketches this weekend. Okay, so like I've said several times, tool time will be next Tuesday at noon. And that is because that third Tuesday I have DAR in the evening. So that's why it's a noontime show. But the tool time, you can watch the replay anytime. Well, hey, Becky. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Scrappy Happy Hour this Sunday, 2:30, Cherry Hill Ice Cream in Daytona. You can choose to make scrapbook pages or cards. So you'll do a 2-page spread, or you'll do 3 cards. And this includes your ice cream and all your adhesive and whatever tools that you might need to use to make your pages or your cards. So you can sign up for that at DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com. And then in a couple weeks, we have Jen G, and she's missing her N on her last name because it's underneath the Facebook logo. But you'll want to join me in 2 weeks for that. She works full time. She does amazing scrapbooks. She's a Creative Memories advisor. So you're going to enjoy hearing from her in a couple weeks. I changed this graphic. Last week it said sold out, but actually on further inspection, I do still have some room on Friday. So if you're able to just come Friday, Saturday is sold out and I have a waiting list. If you didn't get your ticket, I can add you to the waiting list if you want to be on the waiting list. But I do still have some spots on Friday. So if you're sad that you're missing out, you can sign up for Friday. Okay, and this is in the wrong order, but let me okay. Speaking of National Scrapbook Day, if you're a chick, that I shouldn't say that. That is the wrong chick. Not if you're a chicken. If you're a chick with a truck, and you're in the Daytona Beach area and you're available during the day on Wednesday or Thursday, before National Scrapbook Day, I need your help. I had to rent 20 6-foot tables for National Scrapbook Day. The church doesn't have that many. I own many, but I had to get 20 more. And so they cannot deliver. Delivery people are just totally filled up that day for those 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. So I have to pick them up. So if you can help out, if you have a truck and you can help out with a load of 6-foot tables, I would be ever so appreciative. I would make it worth your time. You know I would. So I know. Oh, well, Casey, that's so sweet. I thought of your truck, but you know, you work, and so if you trust me to drive it, that may work out. We'll chat. Thank you for that. So National Scrapbook Day, as I mentioned, 26th to 28th. If you're not local in the area and you want to join us, you can join us on Zoom for that Sunday, the 28th, for just $10. And I'll be doing drawings and we're going to have a great time. This is the shirt. I scrapbook because if I didn't, life would be unbearable, wild, scrappy, and free. It's got the Creative Memories logo on the back. If you're interested in one of those shirts, they are available on my website at DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com. And these are the cards. They go along with the National Scrapbook Day theme. So if you're on subscription and you're going to National Scrapbook Day, I will deliver them to you there. And if you're not on subscription and I have any left and you attend National Scrapbook Day, you can pick up one there, or you can purchase one at DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com and make sure that you get one of these super cute kits. Project Recipe, May 7th. We're already into May. Go Gray in May is 70% full. So if that is something that you look forward to every scrappy year, then you will want to make sure you're signed up. Just a heads up, since this money all goes to the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation, new this year, instead of the money coming to me and then me giving it to them, when you register, you're actually registering at cannonballs.org. So you are making a donation straight to Cannonballs, and so, yeah, when you make that donation, I'll see who has registered. And so your spot will be saved, but all of that money is going directly to Cannonballs starting now. Becky, I needed it to transport tables for National Scrapbook Day. Yeah, preferably I have stuff. It would be like 1:00 on Wednesday or Thursday is when I need help. I'd like to get it over with Wednesday. Oh, we already saw that. And oh, you know what? I cruised right by because my slides were out of order. This one. So if you work in an office, and I know many of you work remotely, and some of you are business owners like me, girl bosses, so you do not have an office. But if you do work in an office and you're interested in doing those trio card kits like we're doing at Cherry Hill for a lunch and learn, I would be happy to come to your place of work, your office, and bring the little mini card kits, and they're just $6 each. Oh, Katie, no, that you are not in the Daytona Beach area. You are in the Sanford/Orlando area. You're in the Altamont Springs area. Oh my goodness, that is not convenient, but you are super, super sweet. So anyway, back to the trio card kit lunch and learn. It's just $6. You bring your lunch and I'll bring cookies and cards, which is hidden by my overlay. But so we should chat if that is something that you would like to do. Maybe for, some sort of an appreciation week or something. Maybe you want to do that. But we could chat. Sorry, I'm just like big, I'm small, I'm big, I'm small, I'm all over the place here. All right. And many thanks, as I know we have at least one person watching. Okay, we'll chat, Katie. Thank you so much. You're the sweetest. Many thanks. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate that. And it's a great way for you to catch up with things that you missed. And of course, if you haven't said hello yet in the chat, make sure you do that so that the little bots enter you into tonight's drawing. It is collecting. I just checked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. just making sure. Sometimes that bot, I feel like it misses people, but it looks accurate so far. All right, so tonight we are doing a design along, and Brendan, like I said, today has been crazy. Brendan literally has his head in the oven right now. Our oven broke, and so he is attempting to fix it. So say a prayer. I almost, was like, oh, let me bake something for dinner. And then I was like, ha, we don't have a working oven. I can't. That was fun. That happened this weekend. I was cooking salmon, and an hour later my oven was at 255, and then I was Googling, if you can slow cook salmon at 255 for an hour. I couldn't find anyone suggesting that I do that, but okay, so this is gonna get wild here for a second. All right. Okay. Wait, did it get wild? Okay. All right. So here we are in Artisan 6. And whenever it seems like I want to play with content that doesn't seem to go well, so I wanted to show you, but I did I did purchase some content right before the live tonight, because I wanted to show you how to bring that in forever, the easy little button for that. I've done that before on a live, but I know sometimes it's hard to go back and watch, or maybe I do different things on different design alongs. That's why you should watch them all, because you just never know what little thing you're going to learn. Okay. So for instance, in the paper world, we do something called power layout. And I think I've mentioned in the past that I kind of do a power layout in my digital books. So I am coming to the end of this digital book. And in fact, I just have these 5 pages plus these 4 to fill in. Oh, and this page here, this page 65. But other than that, I really just have some journaling, some proofing. Gettysburg, I got a little overwhelmed, so I got to come back to that. So I definitely have some things to do, but I'm almost done with this 80-page book. But you can see here I have Monster Mile. You probably can't read what the heck is written on this page. It's so tiny, but I can read it, and I'll just tell you. You might be able to see that there is some text on there. And so what I like to do is kind of plan out first what's going on the page. I have a list in my phone that I also keep track of. I kind of check it off. It's a checklist in my phone when I finish those pages, so I can see how many more pages. So on this left side, it says Monster Mile. On the right side, it says April Physical. I don't know that I've ever really done pictures, except for when the kids were babies, of their physical, but there were some cute pictures of, like, April at this young age, like throwing her jacket at me, like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm in a paper gown. Why are you taking a picture of me? It's clear there's nothing to see. And in the end, as we do, as the document, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess documenter is not, it doesn't sound right. The family storytellers. My kids know, like, okay, it's going in the scrapbook. I mean, I don't think they thought 10 years ago that it would also be on Facebook Live. That's a whole other story and a whole other therapy lesson. But or therapy lesson. No, I'm not giving a whole other therapy session for them. Did I mention it was a day? Okay, so I've got Monster Mile, April Physical. Then I've got something that says Dancers Us, Dancers Them, which I understand. And then the last one, April Swim Meet. But I do want to try to bring in some content to show you just how easy it is. I've shown before how to purchase content like from Creative Memories and use it in Artisan, because those are 2 different companies. But in this case, I wanted to see if our internet will allow me to show you how easy it is to import content from Forever. I have content from Forever. I also have content from Creative Memories. We've also discussed, if this is not the first time watching me, this ridiculous list on the left-hand side of my content. And it just goes on, and it is ridiculous. I mean, I cannot believe that I just bought another kit today. I was looking, I'm in this kit because I was looking for a film strip for my cousin earlier. She was asking about what kits had little film strips. Okay, so do you see this blue button right here? It's right next to a purple button. Both of these buttons are very important. Why? This button on the left that's blue says import purchased items. What does that mean? And then in the button on the right, it says get free art kits. Now you see how important these two buttons are. So let's all cross our fingers, say a prayer that when I click this button, all the good things happen, because, you know, I'm streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to Facebook. My computer might just say, yeah, it's too much. So I'm going to click purchase import purchase items. See where it says downloading art kit at the doctor. It then asks me select the folder to contain the kit or at the doctor. It says Creative Memories art kits. I know it's Forever. I recently on another Facebook Live decided I want all my kits to live together in the same folder. You can choose what you name it. I had a ton in something called Creative Memories art kits. I just decided to move everything in there. So even though this is a Forever art kit, it's okay. I know that all of my art kits are in this one folder. And you know, you should know what's going on your computer. That is the most important thing. If you don't know what's going on your computer, then that's when you need to call me. Okay. So it's waiting for me to select this. But if I have purchased multiple things, I would want to make sure that I click this button that says put all art kits here. So I'm going to check it just so that you know what needs to be checked. And then I say, okay. And now it's doing it. Okay. So it was called at the doctor. So now let's just go there. Here it is. That scared me for a second. Okay, so this is the kit that I just purchased from Forever, you know, before the show. So I've got little Band-Aids and little capsules and little eyedroppers. It's kind of modern looking, but it's, oh, what does this say? Oh, patient. Okay, patient. I was like, person. So we've got a surgeon, we've got a nurse, and so we've got some fun things. Plus we've got some, you know, get well, chill pill. I didn't look to see if there was just like a regular, there's no like physical. That's funny. So these are all like under the weather. Oh, no, here it is. Checkup time. Perfect. Okay. You can look at a PDF of the entire kit before you purchase it, but we already mentioned many times what day I had here. Okay, so you saw how easy that was, right? That was my main point, was to show you that if you struggle with importing art kits, you no longer have to do the whole activation code and download and install and that kind of thing. If you purchase from Forever, you're signed into your account. You just click the button, import purchase items, and they come. Presto changeo. Okay, so then this button, I'm not going to spend too much time here, but I want you to see what happens when you press this purple button. It says get free art kits. And it's going to bring you straight, hopefully, maybe. Okay, good. I was afraid it wasn't going to show you. It's going to show you all the free stuff that you can down. load from forever. Okay, so this is inquiring minds want to know. That looks like some interesting things. Art options, mini mix. There's day-to-day April themes, 2024 March themes. So those are just like little. There's alpha, there's autumn. There's 14 pages of there's 14 pages of free stuff. So that's why I said I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I want to pick one really fast. And I want it to be kind of a page. All right, so let me you can, over on the side, I've got price, free, filtered. Remember when I just said show me the free art, it just took me straight here. I didn't have to do anything. But now it's filtered, it's already filtered by there, and now I'm going to do it by project type. So here is standard page sizes, and then I want to do 12 by 12 pre-designed. So now it's just going to show me the 12 by 12 pre-designed pages. Ooh, look at this photo strips scrap pack freebie. This is a fun page. I really like that page. Wild and free, that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna click this little cart thing. I really like this one. I'm gonna add it to the cart, and then I'm gonna say keep shopping, and look at this botanical garden freebie. This one might work. Magnolia Memories. Keep shopping. Okay, I'm just gonna do these 3. Whoops, I should have said checkout. I'm gonna check out now. So you see how easy this is. Oh, okay. I already have this one. So now that's good. It's telling me I already have it. Clearly I forgot in that ginormous list of content. So now I'm going to write it down. It's called color, because I was just thinking I wanted to use it right now. Color blocked square. Now it looks like it's a canvas, but because it's square, I should be able to use it on a page too. If you're, have a square and you're keeping it a square, you should be able to use it. All right, so I'm going to write down these other ones too so I can find them in my list. So I was looking at Magnolia Memories and My Tribe. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to go to secure checkout, place my order. It's all free. So I don't need to do this. I don't need to copy the activation code or download, because I'm just going to do this. I'm going to say import purchase items, but you didn't purchase it. You didn't spend any money. It went in my cart. I checked out. It's considered a purchased item. So now I'm going to click this. And right away, those things that we just talked about, Magnolia Memories pre-designed page, I'm going to say, yep, put all the art kits here. And so both of them are going to go there. And here they come. All right, so M's Magnolia Memories pre-designed kit. Here it is. Let's see if we can make it bigger. Oh yeah, so much bigger. Okay, but there it is. And then the other one was My Tribe. Here it is. That one might be good for the Monster Mile beach page. We'll see about that. And then what was the other one that I previously purchased and forgot? Canvas something. Color blocked. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Not in a, here it is. Here's the color blocked canvas. I really like that, but maybe I won't use it on this page. Oh, all right. Good job, Casey. But are you doing it with the button? You just pressing the button, or are you doing the free things? All right. Whatever it is, it's good. Just keep trucking. All right. So let us go back here, because now what am I going to do with those pages, right? How do you use those pages that I just downloaded? So normally on a design along, I like to show you, oh, look, we could take the sketch or we from the virtual crop, or we can use this project from the blog and Creative Memories blog and we'll remake it. Okay, so today I'm going to make this page using using the template that I just bought. So I forget which one I'm going to do. Let's try it with the My Tribe. Okay. So I'm going to go in the home ribbon. So these are called ribbons across the top. If when you're working in Artisan, you've got file, that's where you save and start new things. The next one over, which is basically the default, is the home ribbon. And from there, you've got your basic functions, you know, copy, paste, all those good things. This is where you can add a page. This is where you can recover a page if you accidentally deleted it. You can finalize a project. You can auto fix things. You could change the template. Okay, so I can add my page 2 different ways from this point. I'm clicked on the page. I can see that because it has the dotted lines around it. I can say add a page. And if I click on that button, it says you can't do that while you're viewing 2 pages. Okay, so now I'm going to come to the view ribbon and I'm going to switch that to just a page. Okay, so now I'm just on the one page. Forgot about that. All right, so now I can say add a page. Now, when you add a page, it's gonna add a page to your book. And I already explained, I kind of have my pages laid out. So I really don't want to add a page. But here are your options. Use a template from an art kit, using a page from your computer, or add a blank page or spread. So like I said, I could add it and then just delete one of them. That's fine if you accidentally do that. Or I can come over here to this option, which has 2 of the same things. So that's saying it's going to leave this page right where it is. Basically, it's going to overwrite on top of it. So you wouldn't want to pick this option if you had already started working on a page and you weren't sure if you wanted to keep it. That's funny, Casey. It happens to the best of us. Hey, we like what we like, and we like it, you know, we keep liking it. All right. So on this page, my options are using a template from an art kit or using a page file from the computer. In this case, I just purchased a template page from an art kit. So that is what I'm going to use. Now it tries to warn you. My experience is sitting next to some of you that you just ignore these little boxes that come up and you say yes, which is great, except that, like I said, if you're not sure you're on the right page, or you're on the page that you just finished, you do not want to proceed because it's going to overwrite that and you're not going to be able to retrieve it. So yes, I want to continue. It's going to take away that text box that says, you know, April's Physical. Now I'm going to find the My Tribe page in here. Here it is. Oh, no, that's mod. Here's My Tribe. Okay. And that is definitely not going to have enough pictures. What was the other one? Magnolia. That just has 1. No, that is more. You know what? I'm going to do this one. Okay. So, cause I'm going to change all of these papers. So don't feel like you want to be looking at layouts necessarily, not necessarily color. I mean, if the colors work, then that's great. But if they, you don't have to feel like they have to be. In fact, let me just show you, there's a whole series of things you can purchase from Forever called Click and Fills that are basically like paint by number. You can see in the little box that they're just gray. They're different shades of gray. It's like our sketches. It's like the Creative Memory sketches. And so then you just fill them. So if you've watched me before, then you've seen me use those. All right, so Magnolia Memories is the one. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to say change template. And remember, this was free, so I didn't buy this. But I can now I can change it all up. And it did keep my text box, and now it changed it to white and put it up here in April Physical. So that's great. Now you notice that nothing changed on the right-hand side of my page. And why is that, class? If you've been watching before, it's because I didn't hit save yet. So do hit save often. It's just, you never know what can happen with computers. All right, so now you see that that's updated on the side. And actually, this will work out great because I have 4 pictures, and it's already on photos not used, but I'm gonna scroll down here at the bottom, and I'm gonna find these funny pictures from her. And I'm already gonna just switch this around. So, okay, this was like a 5x7 landscape. All my pictures are portrait. And I'm gonna take this and move it up here. I'm probably not gonna, family is always first. Doesn't necessarily go with what I'm doing here. Now I need 3 pictures along the bottom because I have 3 pictures in succession of her throwing her jacket at the camera. And so I'm just gonna right click copy, or you can do Control C and then right click paste, or you can do Control V. And now I have 3 of these. Now, this last one that I just did, it was the last one that I added. So it's on top of this ribbon. So now if you look over on the left side of the screen, you have your elements tray over here. And I'm just going to drag that down till it's around the other ones. And now it just went underneath that ribbon. So I'm going to hit undo so that you can see what that looks like. Here it is on top, right? I'll move it up here so you can really see it. So it's on top. And now over, I'm going to take my mouse, go over and just drag it below. And now it's below the ribbon. And there, like that. So I'm going to just get rid of these flowers because I'm going to use my cute little At the Doctor set. And this paper is not going to work, nor is this Family is Always First. But maybe I can just put something over it. And so I'm just going to put the pictures in. So here's, I don't think this was the last time she went to her pediatrician, but so, and this is her. Okay, actually, maybe I want to switch these around. She's about to be 25 now. So this is the time where you should feel good about wherever you are in your album progress. Okay? Because, hey, just, it's one page at a time. One page at a time. Once we do it, it's done. So in theory, don't go back and redo it if you can help it. So this is just a silly page. But it just, I don't know. It just shows our silliness, I guess. Okay. So now I'm going to go to content, and I'm going to go to At the Doctor. Oh, now. So what happens when you go to your list and you just imported it and you say, what is going on? I already checked it. It was there and now it's not there. Just remember what you're looking at. I bought a kit that was all embellishments. And so right now I'm dialed into papers. You can see all these pretty CM papers from Scrap Happy Digital Kit. So that is not going to, if I'm clicked on papers, it is not going to show me any kits that do not have papers. So that's helpful, except for when you have that little panic that like, well, where is it? Where'd it go? I just saw it. So I just want to click on this little butterfly up here. That brings you to your embellishments. And then I can see at the doctor. All right, so here is the at the doctor. And I had that, where was it called? Oh, doctor visit, doctor's orders. What was it called? Checkup. There it is, checkup time. All right, so this is an embellishment. It's a square. I can just take it and fill it with any color I want. I can just use that square to be something else. It doesn't have to be what it was. That is the, you know, the hardest thing that people, I think, getting used to is just thinking about on digital how you can do anything. So now I'm going to switch out this paper, and to do that, I need to go back to my papers, and I'm going to, and of course, Act the Doctor has no papers, but I'm going to go to my Tonals section. I have Totally Tonals, red, orange, yellow, pink. I have blue, green, purple. Now this doctor's office is a very light lavender, and it's got probably some kind of Noah's Ark. Yep, I see some animals up there. I'm not going to worry too hard about matching that, but I'm just going to cruise down my list here to find a complementary purple lavender. And Creative Memories was coming out with Totally Tonals like quarterly, and I chose to kind of import them into kits by color. I had them all in one kit at one time. So I just made this the background. So I think that's kind of complementary to that. And I don't hate the black and white actually. But now let's see if I can find either a lighter purple or even a light green. So some of the Totally Tonals have like low key patterns in them. Like I wasn't expecting this pattern, but that's okay. Actually, I can just click on this, and just like I did with this embellishment, I can click on it and say solid color, and then just sample that paint color in the office. And now I just sampled the paint color right off the wall and turn that into my paper. Now, if you wanted to add some texture because you just didn't want it to be flat like that, well, wait, let's get rid of this first. How about we make that? I bet I have some like leather, you know, that pleather doctor table. Let me think what that would be in. Where's my pleather? How about animal park kit? Let me see. Let's see if we say preview, we can, oh yeah, that's it. Now it's the color isn't exactly right, but we can play with that. We can work with that. All right, so I just wanted the texture. Well, okay. There's just so much you could do. I could show you many different ways how to do the same thing. Let me just see this one. This is, I don't know if this is like ostrich or what, but it looks more like the color. Let me just say, I'm going to say fill selected shape, and it's going to let me pick the part of the paper that I want to use. So I'm going to say that. Is that a little too grainy? Might be a little too grainy. Let's see what this one is. And that's the other beautiful thing, right? No paper was harmed in the making of this page. I need to click on it and then say fill selected shape. And I'm going to fill it. Okay, that is a little more, but now the color isn't right, but that's okay. So now I'm still clicked on this paper. I'm going to come up to the color, and then I can come, I've got many different things I can work with here. So I can go to hue, and I can turn down the saturation. And then I can also play with the brightness. Let me turn down that saturation a little bit. Okay, it's almost there. It almost needs a little bit more yellow. So now I'm just kind of clicking up here on the hue until, so it gets a little more yellow. So I can match. That might have gone into green, although with those fluorescent lights, right? Ugh, the lighting in doctor's offices is not, no one ever looks good in those. Okay. I mean, what do you think? I think that that's pretty darn close, right? I'm trying to match this bench. All right. I'm not sure that's going to work. I've still got this little April's physical here. All right, let's hop back to at the doctor's. What time is it? It's almost time to go. All right, so I need to go back to the butterflies. And up here at the top has all my recent things, which is very handy. Oh, and I was in the animals, so I could do Noah's Ark. Okay. How do these colors work? I wasn't even thinking about that. This orange. I might have to bring orange into the mix. We'll see how it goes. Where I lost it already. Check up. Here it is. Actually, I mean, the purple, I don't necessarily hate the purple. This is a right side page. So you know what does bother me is if I come over here to pages, because the left side is going to kind of go down the gutter of this page a little bit, I kind of want to move this over. Kind of want to change the orientation of the page just a little bit. All right, you know, how do I feel about this ribbon? Let's see how it feels to fill it with that. And I like the black and white, it doesn't bother me. Let's tuck this white one underneath the leather seat. Okay, so that's tucked in there. I don't want to change up all the tools. And now I just feel like I need to add some content over here. I deleted my little text box. So I'm going to come up to the insert ribbon and do insert text. And I won't bore you with that journaling here, but I can just get that all sized in there. And then if I scroll down here on the side before I create it, I can go down and pick a font. I tend to use Century Gothic a lot. It'll fool you on the screen. You'll feel like you need to have huge text, but I will caution you against giant text that you can read while you're working. There's a little slider on the bottom left that allows you to slide. And so if you slide that up to 100%, this is 97. If you can read that, from away from your computer, you don't need to make it anymore, because you'll be able to read it while you're holding it in your lap. And if you can see those pictures, okay, it's you can see it. A lot of people I see, especially in their very first one, I'm going to just brighten this picture up while I'm talking. And I just did that by going to brightness, and then I'm just going to pump up the midtones to make it it's a little dark. I'm going to do the same thing to this one, and this is in the color ribbon. I'm going to go to brightness. So I have mentioned this before. There is no reason for you to completely edit your photos. If you are going to bring them into Artisan, you do not need to spend the time to edit them until you get them on the page, because I see people spending hours to edit every single one of their pictures, but we all know that you don't end up using every single one of your pictures. So why spend the time to edit the things that are never going to see? They're never going to make it, they're going to end up on the cutting room floor. So don't spend your time to edit them. Wait for them to get on your page and then decide what they need. And I think this one needs to just be a little bit brighter. And they're blurry. These are not great pictures. Like I said, it's just funny, silly, teenager pictures. Okay, so as soon as it finishes saving, don't try to jump the gun and start working while it's saving. That is not going to go well. And oh, that's funny. I should put chill pill on there. Where was the other? Oh, doctor's orders. Oh, doctor visit, checkup time, doctor visit. Oh, this one's got green. I'm going to switch that green though. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. And then I'll just add some cute little other things on. Okay, so the green, that's just way too many colors, right? So we can go with like the light purple. Why don't we try that? All right, so I'm going to zoom in. So hopefully you can see this pretty well. I'm going to come to the cut ribbon. I'm going to use the wand. I can do this one or two ways. I can either click on the green or click on the gray. I want to come over here on the right side where it says selection scope. I want to say all. And then it's easier for me to click the gray than it is for me to click the green. And if I click the gray and it's going to get all the gray, that means it's going to get the in between the letters and all the things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click the gray, and you can see that everything is highlighted. Then I'm going to say select, and here it's select, and that thing went away. And you said, well, now what do I do? Okay, here's what you do now. In the same cut ribbon, you're going to go to cut, and copy. And then you're going to get a little question over here that says keep the selected area, keep the unselected area, or keep both areas. Well, I want to keep both areas because I've got, so I'm going to say cut, keep both areas, cut. So now it's going to cut apart both of the things. All right. Now I've got black, I've got purple, I've got this leather, and I've got white. So what I think I'm going to do is now click on this gray, and I'm going to come up here to this little tiny ribbon that's how I turned this embellishment white. I'm going to go to fill, and I'm going to say solid color, and I'm going to make it white. And of course it says colors on this page and all different things. All right, so now I just changed it white. And now I'm going to click on the green, and I'm going to, well, I can't make it the light purple. Let's try the tan. We might be changing the outside of that. All right, so I'm going to select this color. All right. Now, it's hard for you to tell, but they're cut apart and they're separated, so they don't look very fused, and you can see the black through. So I'm actually going to, holding the shift key, select both of those, and put them back together and say flatten, and now it's flattened back into one thing. Now, do we like that? I think we do. All right. So now I just took that, remember that lime green and gray? I took this, which did not go with this page, and turned it into this. Now, you could also just throw down a white box and use any old font you want. But I paid for these. So I want to use them, darn it. Okay. Let's see. We don't need a scalpel. We could, we're going to get into a color situation and it's time to go. But we don't need any pills or anything like that. I don't think she got any shots. Oh, patient waiting room. All right. Here we go. We got to change these colors real quick. Now, you can always, if you're super lucky, you can, why is this two-tone? I don't know. If you're super lucky, you can go up to color and then go to wash. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can dial in a wash and get it to work for your page. Like, or at least get it in the ballpark. And if you're not, and you can hit cancel, we can do similarly to what we just did. So in this case, I'm just going to do it super quick. Cut, wand. I'm going to do the same thing all with the green. Aha, this is two-tone. So I'm going to hold the shift key and I'm also going to grab this other green because I don't need the two different greens. Now I have no idea why that is going around like that. So let me just do that again. I'm going to bump up this threshold a little bit and I'm going to, it looks like it's not a perfect, all right, hold on. Let me get the white. Actually, let me just try something really quick. Oh, no. Okay, that worked. All right. We'll go back here to the wand and we'll just select all the green. Okay, we got all the green. Select, cut and copy, keep both areas, cut. All right, so now the patient waiting room, that can stay. What color do we want this? Maybe the ribbon, the orange, and then maybe the light purple. Let's try the light purple. All right, so I'm going to go fill and I'm going to say solid color. Now I already sampled that, the light purple. So that works. And maybe the white isn't going to work. Well, some of the white is gray. So that's fun. So here's what we're going to do about that. New technique. Wow, you guys are getting lots of fun little techniques tonight. Okay, so I am going to double click on this. Ugh. I'm going to right click on it and is it going to let me? Okay, I'm going to come over here to touch up. And then I'm going to use the paint. And then the left button, I'm going to make that white. Okay. And now I'm going to paint over those gray letters. Okay. And then I'm going to say, okay. And now I wanted to make those little ribbons hanging down from there, the orange. So I'm going to say paint. And now I need to change my left button. And I'm going to hit sample. And I'm going to sample this orange color. And I'm going to say, okay. Now I'm going to make my little brush bigger by using my mouse. And if you are trying to use the mouse on your laptop, God bless you. You really need a regular mouse. Otherwise, you're going to suffer from pain in the wrist. Okay, so what do you think? I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other one. I'm going to select both of those and flatten them back together so there isn't like funkiness. And there's a little bit of funkiness from where I cut apart, but not too much funkiness. I was way zoomed in. Remember, if you're looking at it 200%, you're not going to be looking at it 200%. You're going to be looking at it 100% with your real eyeballs. All right. So there we go. Does anyone even remember what this page looked like? I know it looked nothing like this. So I've got patient waiting room, checkup time, doctor visit, and then I can add there. And then there's cute little other things, stethoscope or whatever if I want to add that. But I don't want to keep you from the drawing anymore. So what did you think? Like I said, does anyone remember what the starting page looked like? So remember, you can take those pages and just make them fit for whatever it is that you need it to fit. As long as you are, like the layout, and even the layout, I had to change up a little bit. I had to add another picture down here. I had to change this one from a landscape to a portrait. But that is the beauty of digital, is that you can pretty much do whatever you need or want to. All right. Well, I guess it's time for me to stop sharing that. Hello. Let's see, make sure I've got the right thing pulled up here. Let's get forever out of the way. And let's find out who our lucky winner is tonight. Okay. I couldn't find myself. Here I am. Let's go back here. Share. All right. And hopefully whoever our winner is still watching. And hello, Martha from Kansas City, Missouri. I didn't see you hop in there. And Cindy from South Carolina. Katie, are you still on? Thanks, Julie. I still need your email, Julie. Is Katie still on? Yay! Congratulations, Katie. And you can let me know if you want forever gift certificate or if you would like CM. Totally up to you. And I will put either one of those in your account. Just let me know. You can either let me know in the chat or you can text me. And okay, I will send you some CM credits as soon as I get off here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hopefully, if you were expecting tool time with Tara, you weren't totally disappointed. That was a lot of tease. And that you got something out of tonight's Techie Tuesday, maybe opened your eyes to the possibilities of digital. I have been using Artisan since before it was called Artisan. And I've been using it a very long time, very comfortable with it, and I'm happy to help you if you need help. You can always ask questions on YouTube or Facebook under the video, or you can message me privately, and I'm happy to help if I can. Or we can set up a digital Zoom session, and I can help you that way as far as helping you navigate through the program, or just helping with content, or helping with photos, or whatever you need help with. So I guess that's all for tonight. Until I see you all again, you know what to do. Stay scrappy, my friends. Oh, and that does remind me, I am trying to come up with a Digital Diva event for the summertime. So stay tuned for details with that. That'll be fun. And it will be hopefully we can get some of the digital divas together. All right. Thanks again, everyone. And hopefully we will see you soon. Stay scrappy. Bye-bye.